Thousands of pets with nowhere to go. Such a contrast to the surge in pet adoptions when the lockdowns began.
It was an unprecedented time for us. We were seeing adoption rates sky high, so we had barely any animals in the shelter. Sometimes we used to get hundreds of applications on one animal.
But that bubble has burst, and now shelters like this one, operated by RSPCA Victoria, are facing a crisis.
It's a perfect storm at the moment, really high animal numbers coming in. Our adoption rates are slowing down and we're having real difficulty getting animals into foster.
It's a nationwide problem. In August 2020, RSPCA Victoria had around 900 animals in care. Today, it's around 1,500. In South Australia, the number has jumped from 654 animals to 1,028 in just 1 year. And in Queensland, there has been an 11% increase in pet surrenders over the last 12 months.
Surrendering my dogs was heartbreaking and a devastating time in my life.
Emma Lowing had 5 children and 2 whippets in tow when she moved from Wagga to the Gold Coast. Sadly, she was forced to make a tough decision.
My children needed a home, that we could no longer live in a friend's garage. We were offered emergency housing, but the catch was we could not bring our pets with us. My children did not take it well to start with. They were angry with my choices. They were devastated.
I understood that we had to give them away so we could get into this house. It was very, very sad.
Cost of living has played a huge part in our surrenders. We know how expensive it is to have an animal. So our top 2 reasons for surrenders are behaviour and financial.
We're certainly hearing stories of animals being turned away from one rescue place and another one before they can find somewhere to surrender their animals.
So you're going to sit for us? Good boy.
If there is an upside to this story, it's that the RSPCA guarantees that no animals suitable for adoption will be put down.
I think it's extremely hard for people to give up their animals. A lot of thought, a lot of angst, a lot of emotional turmoil to get to the point of making a decision for surrender.
The thing I miss most about Ollie and Leo is that they were so snuggly and they would always run around at the park when we would take them for walks.
Oh my goodness, that's so heartbreaking.
It is. It's a really sad situation. It's probably one I guess we've feared may happen for a couple of years because you saw one of the most incredible global trends of the last 20 years with the uptake in adoptions and people taking on pets to the point where I think around 40 to 45% of families over the last 2 years adopted a dog or a cat.
Staggering numbers.
Unbelievable, isn't it? So there is always going to be a rebound, but I think part of it may have been because it was such a trend, people maybe jumped into it without doing the research and the match hasn't been great. And they said there the number one issue behind rehoming is behavioural.
Yeah.
So it's just, there is a perfect family for every pet. It's just a matter of finding that.
I mean, national problem requires a collective solution. What's the advice from you, do you think, for...
Take your time. Don't rush into it. Don't feel like you need to be part of a trend. The important thing is just to, nothing's changed. You still need to do your research and get it right. So if you have been thinking about adopting a pet and do have that time to research it properly, head to our website for some useful info and also some links.